Look, niggas,
we here, okay? What do you want from us?
How much more do you want from me? And we're back.
Hello, girls. We're back.
And we're back. We're back.
And we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Cha-cha-cha. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Taylor.
And Toya.
This is the Heaux Bag. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite streaming platform and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at _Heaux Bag. That's _HEAUXBAG. Keep up with our shenanigans. Bye.
Bye. All right.
One day.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're here with Toya. Yeah. And here with Taylor.
Yeah.
And we got some Twitter news. With the little razzle dazzle over there.
Woo. So, girl, I know you usually do Twitter news, but did you see that one meme about OnlyFans? And it was like, because, you know, OnlyFans banned porn, and they had that one girls from Popeyes sitting in the drive. So do you remember the meme with the girls from Popeyes?
That's what I get from borrowing JoJo. Y'all, I needed to spice my outfit up, so I'm rushing. I go to JoJo's room. I was like, let me snap this up. Look, the shit barely fit around my damn neck at that.
That's going to be y'all when she becomes a teenager.
Going through my room, getting my shit.
You know, is that my good shoes?
Look, I'm like them niggas in the club. This shit ain't real.
Where TK at when you need him?
Look, don't give me that look. Don't come by me with that little beep, beep, beep. That little touch. This shit's fake.
But no, did you see? So do you remember that one meme? It's the girls. She has on like an orange shirt and she's like out the Popeyes window.
Yeah.
Do you know where it comes from? Oh, that's why it probably wasn't funny to you.
No, it was funny when I seen it, but where did it come from?
It came from a porno. It was a low budget. I guess most niggas got low budget porn. But he's like, hey, can I get like the chicken sandwich? And she was like, we don't have none. We closed. And so he was like, well, I'm going to come make the fucking chicken sandwich myself. And he goes back there. They doing all kinds of splits and guac 3000s. And it's just like in the Popeyes kitchen. So it was funny when they said OnlyFans workers after OnlyFans because they just going to be back on Pornhub. Pretending that they got jobs, which low-key insinuates that OnlyFans workers don't have real jobs. But, I mean, sex work is a real job. It's just a job that a lot of people don't want to do or can't do. So, yeah, we're talking about OnlyFans today.
Yeah, if you guys didn't catch on. I remember when OnlyFans first came out, and me just seeing all the girls posting their bank account after like maybe 2 months and 3 months, I was like, damn, kudos to you, girl. I never, ever had a problem with sex workers, strippers, that whole industry. Mm-hmm. My thing was always more so, are you educated enough or financially educated enough to make sure whatever you're doing has long-term success?
Right, because fast money it can be here 1 second and gone the next.
And I've seen in strip clubs where women are starting out at, let's say, 18, and next thing you know, you open up your eyes and you're 38. With 3 kids, talking about what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry.
And sis, no shade to any of my 38-year-olds, but they don't come to see you.
That and, I mean, at this point, your body don't snap back like it did 2 kids ago.
It really don't. It's like,
I have been in a strip club where I just be like,
hold on now, because
who hired you?
Niggas love going to gold diggers.
And that's...
It's the hole in the wall for the hole in the wall.
I'm like, I could do this. Can you take me back home, please? Because I can do this. Make it rain on me. Do y'all see that? Look, I'm trying to cover it.
Girl, goodbye. Get off. Do not zoom in on her.
Cellulite Sally could make a lot of coins.
You're
damn
fucking
it.
Dumb.
Shit, that's what we doing right. No shame, because y'all are not going to fat shame me.
Oh my God.
Or say I'm fat shaming.
I'm not dealing with her today. That's what I'm
just saying.
But no, quick. So let's just cover OnlyFans real quick. So OnlyFans banned sex work. So the reason behind that, they found 15. So there was a question. How can you make sure that there's not child pornography or underage people on OnlyFans? And so they went through and did like a scan of all I guess what they could, and they found 15 accounts that had child pornography. So Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal said, "Hey, we can't support you receiving payments through this site if you're going to allow pornography. And so it's like, how are you going to stop the next person from putting, another 15-year-old, another 10-year-old on here? So it's like, just ban it all together. So OnlyFans had to do that because there's no way to generate income if they don't have the support of that. Or they could go to Bitcoin. But I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is, so I'm not going to speak on it. But yeah, it just goes to show that there are like 3 major organizations that can control the banks in America. Yeah. And they put OnlyFans in a bind. Like, it was like, hey, either you ban this or we're not supporting you. And it's crazy because sex work or pornography is what got OnlyFans popular over the pandemic or like right before it, right?
Yep.
So that's the reason why OnlyFans is banning porn. But then again, it's like, they said you can still post nudes up there. So I don't really know if that's like the loophole to it. I'm just really confused. I don't know.
I don't know either. I remember once again when OnlyFans first came out. And I don't know if you saw, but it was like people that were starting to get bamboozled on there by scamming ass women. Mm-hmm. And they were I guess you have to do like a preview maybe to make people want to click and subscribe or whatever. So it was a woman that had put she put something really big over the area of like right here, covering her nipples and covering her vagina. So it made men, of course, subscribe. Mm-hmm. And then when they subscribed, it unveiled that she just was still dressed. She had like pasties over her nipples and like a cupcake down here. But people were subscribing for like $4.99, $5.99 because when you really think about it, if you have 15,000 subscribers and they're going to think, what's $5.99? Let me see these titties and this coochie.
Right. But my thing is like, you can get it for free. I mean, that's not me, but you can get it for free.
On Twitter. Twitter is wild.
Low key, you just go outside and get it for free. But yeah.
I mean, outside too, but if we're just thinking from the cyber world, like if we're maybe thinking from people that are CEO, married, kids, they're trying to save face. So that's probably maybe why they're going on OnlyFans, or a lot of married men. Let's just say that.
Right.
Or people with these fetishes.
True.
But Twitter is wild. That shit is literally all over Twitter.
And Tumblr. Did you remember?
Tumblr too.
That's where people went to watch porn. So I had this... Don't judge me. So I was like asking my friend, I was like, how do you watch porn without getting it on your computer? And she was like, go to Tumblr. That's where you just type it in. So it's like, I guess it's free. But yeah, anywho, so OnlyFans is banning it. And we wanted to talk about, safe spaces for sex workers and creators. Let's just get on people abusing sex workers first and foremost. We don't know why they do it. I guess where there's shame, there's stigma. And where there's stigma, there's violence. So men are like, I was watching something, they were like, men usually go after sex workers because they don't have usually they don't have family members that care about them. They're like, I guess they're disposed away from society. So like they're easy targets to abuse. So, people going after them in the cyber world is kind of fucked up to me. Like, you just want people to be out there distraught. I don't know.
What do you mean going after them?
Like, just banning it, and then like everybody's like, oh, you should get a job now. It's like, it is a job. And I was doing like a little history on it. So they said sex work was a necessary evil because the wives felt like their husbands were going to just rape them because they didn't feel like fucking them back in the day. So they needed the brothels. They needed the red light districts. The police were turning their heads. The government were turning their heads. And it's like these rich, wealthy people are still paying for sex. So then it makes me think, OnlyFans, is that a low class thing? Because they're still going to pay for sex at the end of the day.
They are.
So like
prostituting is still prostituting. It's here.
It's a classist thing though. Yep. There are levels to it. You're an escort when you're, of a certain echelon.
Right.
And then you just low down dirty hoe when you just out in the back off Bissonnette. Did y'all see Bissonnette put a sign up said no more sex trafficking?
Yeah.
What's that gonna stop?
That's just like the signs that are up in Third Ward. No more strip clubs in Third Ward. Okay.
What?
No more clubs. Yeah.
Make it make sense. That's the white people moving in, gentrifying.
But the crazy part is, I wonder what the statistics look like of the OnlyFans subscribers. I'll say that for just talking about the pornography, because let's get it straight here. OnlyFans is not just for porn and
it's not
seeing all the freaky shit. You have cooks on there. You have yoga instructors on there. You're a fan of what this person does, this creator. Mm-hmm. So I wonder when it comes to just the sexual acts and all of that, I wonder what the statistics look like. Like, who are the subscribers here?
It's gotta be people.
Range?
It's gotta be people who, I don't know, have some type of job, because niggas ain't just subscribing to stuff.
Cause that shit coming out your account, okay?
Y'all don't like to subscribe to, shit you need, like haircuts and shit like that. Like, no, I'm just saying.
Like checkups.
Niggas
like
still
that.
Netflix accounts. So who the fuck is paying for OnlyFans? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't lying.
I'm like, who's buying it? It's got to be the same people that's trying to ban it. It's got to be the wives of the people that's trying to ban it.
And that's what damn it. I wanted to screenshot this freaking, this thing I saw, but you know what? I think it's on Lil Duval's page. Mind you, Lil Duval just made his shit private, so I'm glad I'm in because he is definitely charging people to get
that
in.
shit was hilarious. And then
Lil
the dudes
Duval
were like, let the fine aunties in.
Y'all, he is really like serious about charging people to get in. But I saw one lady say something about OnlyFans, and when I read it, I automatically go to the comments too because I was just like, oh, okay. I know I'm not going to find it in a quick enough time. Because all I'm seeing right now is crate challenges.
Well,
and
quick,
shit.
while you do that, so randomly, I was doing a little research because, like, when they said they banned OnlyFans, I was like, oh, we got to talk about this because, the memes are hilarious. But I was like, I don't know much about sex workers. And then somebody was like, don't go on there disrespecting sex workers. And I would never do that because, one, I support the strip club. Man, I love them strippers. Two, it's get it how you live. Like, I personally can't sell my pussy because I just don't. It hurt. I'm just not into that. But I don't even like to go work out all the time, so I damn sure know I ain't finna be fucking like like that. But no, so I was doing my research and there was this fun fact. So during the Louisiana Purchase, 700 or 800 men were sent down to Louisiana to, build it up or whatever. So they sent down all the quadroons, the mulattoes, and the white women. There was 71 of them. They sent them down there to marry, quote unquote, these men. But then the girls was like, I don't want to get married because they paying me to do favors. And that's kind of like, if you go to New Orleans, like it's got this brothel type of feel. And it's like it's fantasized in a sense. It's not really a frowned upon thing if you think about it. Just that sense, and it's like it's part of the culture, but it's funny how they, frown upon it because, it's a sin and it's ungodly in a Bible Belt state when, that's what it started right there. Like I guess it started a long time ago before people came to the United States or whatever this land is that Christopher Columbus stole.
Act like he got.
Yeah. But it's like a part of American history. It's just like sex sells, but people look down on it and I don't understand why. So yeah, I commend women who do it. I feel bad for people who shame them because it's a natural thing. Eating, fucking, sleeping, shitting. It's just like, it's a necessity. If you can get paid off it, people get paid to cook. People get paid to teach you how to work out. People get paid to do sleep studies on you.
You know what? That's just like, I feel like people have to tickle their fancy anyways. And there's a lot of people on there, okay, like what you're not used to is not your norm. Mm-hmm. So like if you have a sexual fantasy and you like some guy and he has a sexual fantasy, but you haven't reached his peak sexually yet, if that makes sense. Like,
you're right.
He might like to lick toes and you're just like, ew, that's so disgusting. My feet walk on the floor and germs and that. However you feel, but that's not going to change his sexual fantasy.
Right.
Now that's probably just going to make him be like, I'm going to be more closed off with telling her shit that I like because she's not accepting of those things.
He's going to pay somebody.
Those type of people probably would tune into OnlyFans. And now I'm going to subscribe to those women that I like to see take jelly and squeeze it up their ass and shit it out on somebody's chest. Because my girl think that that's weird, but it's 17,000 other men that think that that's natural like me. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff. To me, it's crazy. So I don't want to say just because I wouldn't do it that it's just, women get penises in their butt all the time. Me, on the other hand, I think shit comes out and that goes in. Hey, to each his own. So I think if I was madly in love with the man and found out that he probably had an OnlyFans, I think I'd be okay with that. Because I know for a fact that I probably wouldn't do half of those things because A, I'm not married and I feel like I wouldn't do
all that
certain things until I get married anyway. So tickle your fancy, hun.
I have no problem with it, honestly. It's like, just, clean up after yourself. Because I hear about like, because like the shit is just, it's just, Just,
I agree.
If you gonna do it, then just be whatever.
How would you feel though? Like if you're your man,
I wouldn't give a fuck because that nigga likes to fuck a lot, and I'm like, take that energy over there, please.
Yeah.
As long as you're not fucking nobody else, you know what I'm like. To me, I think people try to have so much control over their man and his happiness and all. If that's all that man's doing, leave that man alone.
You ain't lying. Look, unrelated. I just saw a post that was like your man is 35 and he's going to watch Spider-Man or some shit like that, and it's like, girl,
leave that nigga alone. Leave him alone.
That's what you want to argue about today?
Girl.
Or he 35 and he's still playing video games. And would you rather he be 35 and fucking other bitches unprotected and bringing you back babies?
Or not working at all? If he wants to play the video games, leave that nigga alone.
As long as I'm not paying for your ticket to watch Spider-Man because you ain't got no job to pay for your ticket, we're okay.
Well, that's a whole different story if you ain't got no job while you got a girlfriend. But that's neither here nor there. I don't think I'd care, though, like if my man was into porn or anything. Like, I think people are just, let them do it. My only thing is with the porn industry, because like I tried to go on and watch, and like I was going down like a little rabbit hole. I don't know what the fuck I had like clicked on, and these people were like sitting on this girl's face, but she was like chained up, and I was like, it was like in Brazil or something, and I was like, is this like a real sex slave or did she sign up to do this? So like when I think of the porn industry, I think of human trafficking, and that's just like near and dear to my heart for some odd reason. I've been fixated on it, but it's like, who is, with all these people volunteering to do it, how many people are actually being forced to do this stuff? So it's just, I just personally can't get into it, but as long as you know where it's, coming from, if it's like Pinky or something like that, then I don't even know if she's still working, but
Pinky got a little big. The last time
she got a lot of big.
Okay, I don't want to be the one to say it. Pinky done got big. So Pinky don't look like the same. It's Pinky nigga. That's who it is now.
But you know what? There's a market for that too. BBW.
There is.
Like,
there is.
And those girls, like I was watching some documentary, they like purposely eat more carbs to get to like 600, 700 pounds because there are men who will pay for that. And if they lose weight, it's like, hey, bitch, I'm not paying you to lose weight. I'm paying you to keep eating. And like, it's
that brings
weird.
Me to my 600 pound, is it 600 pound life?
Yeah.
Girl, that's a whole nother story too. But it really is men that will, maybe that can kind of go into the OnlyFans too. Let me backtrack.
Drake said he liked his girls BBW. It came from somewhere. Now Drake done had some busted ones. We done seen him. We done caught him.
Yeah. I think even when it comes to like stripping, like kind of like backtracking back into what I was saying. If you start in the industry, let's say at 18, and you start stripping, just like drug dealing, I always put them synonymous because it's or I'll say scamming. I don't want to say drug dealing. I'll say scamming. Mm-hmm. It's fast money. It's easy money, and it's right here. And it's that's what you know. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because it's like OnlyFans. These girls are getting subscriptions. Like, this is what they can do. It's safe. They're in the privacy of their own home. They can log off and be somebody else. They can put on a wig. They can do whatever they can do, but it's still in the privacy of their own four walls. You know what I'm saying? But if that shit comes to a skirt for whatever reason, you know how hard it is for somebody to go back to just regular life? People are really making it seem like, well, time for you to go get a job. But it's not that easy.
But no, add on to that, let's go even further. Some people had regular jobs, and that's what they were doing to make ends meet. That's what they were doing to get their kids' birthday presents. That was that extra money that's probably not being taxed or whatever like that. I remember this principal was telling me he had to fire his assistant because the kids had caught her OnlyFans, and like they were circulating her titties around. And it was like, dang, she has a real quote unquote reputable job. But she was like, yes, that's me. She was like, you don't pay me enough. So gotta get it how I live. And it's
in Players Club. Girl just wanted to graduate from school.
And it's sad because it's like people really sit up here and talk about these creators. Hey, if you got some nice titties and somebody paying you to see them and you don't have no shame, do your fucking thing.
And it ain't just women though, too. Niggas are just, once again, not minding y'all damn business. Y'all all in women's business.
I got a homeboy on OnlyFans.
That's what I was about
to say. His booty cheeks be wide open. He supports the whole bag. You know, that's why I'm supporting you, boo. Like, and he be doing his thing. Like, he's a very creative person, and he loves sex. He loves dominatrix. He loves all this type, that whole world of SME. I'm fucking all this up. S&M. But like that's just his thing, and that's not his only job. It's kind of a hobby for him, but he loves to create content and he loves to get paid for it. So I don't see why people are just finding a way to try to get it shut down. It's kind of fucked up.
Crazy, even looking, it's always a gender war. I don't know why. The men are just, I think, doing the most bashing. And the women, as I'm seeing from the comments, are trying to defend themselves when it comes to OnlyFans. And we know good and damn well it's not just women on there that are showing naked ass and titties. Because some of y'all niggas got bigger titties than me, and y'all are on OnlyFans too. And y'all are not being shamed. So I'm here to shame y'all. I'm just kidding. But no, for real, like I really feel that's so unfair that in any instance, and especially with OnlyFans, like I have not heard a peep out of men making fun of other men saying, what y'all niggas gonna do now? Y'all not
Didn't
doing
Trey
that.
Songz have OnlyFans?
Yes, there's so many men that have it, and y'all are not getting picked, man. Y'all getting, if anything, oh, that's what's up, nigga. That's what's up, my boy. Ooh, my boy got an OnlyFans.
And think of how many boys are going to watch the OnlyFans. So some men just hate women. They just don't want to see women.
And I can't even imagine how many. That's gonna go somewhere else. But subscribers don't stop at just women, men. So if we're gonna pick and make fun of, let's make fun of everybody here. Honestly, y'all are talking and degrading all these women for being they're content creators at this point. Because I seen some videos and I was like, God damn, girl, can you teach me?
No, so they are content creators. Like everybody can't sit up and get in front of a camera and make their pussy look good.
And
you can't
work
and on cue. Like it's not something. It's a talent. Like sit there and take all that dick. It's just it's like, wow, bitch. What's your secret?
I'm about to sit behind my nigga and watch too. Like, shit, there's some popcorn around this bitch.
And I was thinking, I was going to say, so like, what if they say, oh, you can't do straight porn anymore? So it's like, they're going to have to be more creative. Oh, I'm creating ice cream, like making ice cream and getting fucked while doing ice cream. Is that considered porn? Or you like teaching people how to make ice cream? Like, they're going to have to be more creative with it.
One of my homegirls, I saw on Facebook, she's in California and she is a vegan chef. And she cooks ass naked with an apron on.
That's content. She knows sex sells and she ain't fucking. But they're letting you do nudity though. So like if you could find a way to just show a nipple or whatever. This is so unrelated, but I wanted to get this story out because I just remembered this. So when we were kids, everybody in the neighborhood used to babysit at this lady's house. So we're all military brats. Her husband was down in Iraq. So she would have to send him pictures, right? And so like the kids were like, hey, when you go to their house, go on a computer and go to this file and just like, look, you get in that file, this girl is shitting in her hand, sending pictures to her husband. Yes, they were into some freaky shit. Like literally. And it was just like, you know what, that was their own personal business. But you know, you can't have teenagers watching your kids and you leave that shit unlocked. Like woo. But it's just like people are into crazy stuff. So like you remember back in the day, it was like 08-ish. It was like 2 girls, 1 cup.
I was literally just about to say, when you talk about shit in the hand, I thought 2 girls, 1 cup.
People like weird, because guess what? Whoever I get married to, I ain't shitting in no cup. And if you into that, go on OnlyFans, Pornhub, whatever, because I'm not doing that shit. But like, it's a space for people who, like you said, you know, if your wife not doing it or your girl not doing it, you could just pay to see somebody do it. And it's probably cleaner.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm okay with my man watching porn. I'm okay with him, you know, because we're our own people. We have to tickle our fancies, satisfy our whatever cravings. But I think once it becomes what's the word? Addiction, then it's like, okay, we got a problem.
I heard Kirk Franklin used to be addicted to porn.
Doesn't surprise me. His bitch looks boring.
Yeah, so do you remember that one homegirl we had? She sent us this video of this nigga sending out videos of his wife sucking dick. And it was like, I think he thought he was proud of it, like trying to make porn. And we was all like, that bitch can't suck dick. Like, that's horrible.
That's unfortunate.
I see why he probably, first of all, I wonder if he was making a video to show his penis. Because at this point, he just had to be excited about his penis because she wasn't doing nothing. So it's like,
nothing spectacular at all.
We ain't even gonna get into it. Just let me tell you something. I've never watched a porn of somebody just sucking dick and been like, damn, she cannot suck dick. But I saw that and the first thing I was like, I didn't even say dang. He sent his wife out. I was like, I see why he's sending his wife out.
Yeah.
I see why he's probably looking for something else. Like it was, he wouldn't have made a dime on OnlyFans. I'm telling you that right now.
She wouldn't have made a dime on OnlyFans. He would have made a fucking killing. Just with somebody, look, Move, baby girl. We're gonna replace you. Excuse me, extra in the back. Come here.
I wonder if they go on OnlyFans and they could be like, hey, I like the way you fuck. Are you in Houston?
You know?
Probably.
I think so. I do follow this one guy on Twitter. I forgot what his name is. But woo-wee. But then he was cool when he first like was doing whatever he was doing. It was interesting to say the least.
Why I keep spilling the water.
But then he started like fucking midgets, and he started going like too fantasized for me. I like just the regular, hey, come on, let's do it. I mean, a better plot behind that, the storyline. But it don't have to be like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. But back to what you said. Yeah, I get why men would have an OnlyFans or venture out or whatever. But ladies, maybe you should look into that. If you're having any problems at home, maybe you should get your guy a subscription for his birthday or
low key, let's go back. Let's even backtrack. Now I remember where I was trying to go with this. Ladies, you should probably subscribe to OnlyFans and like keep your man happy. Learn how to suck a little dick on there. I know it sounds.
You ain't lying. Because I literally have watched, like, if somebody goes viral, like a porn star, can't remember what porn star that was.
That paid, what's the name?
Yes.
Yeah. She could fuck. And I was like, damn.
I was taking notes.
I never was able to accomplish any of that shit. But
well, next question. No, but I even asked my friends, I'd be like, hey, like, we have very good talks within my circle of female friends. And I think that's very healthy, especially men too. Don't think that that's quote unquote gay or feminine or niggas don't do that or whatever. Y'all might need to ask. I mean,
y'all, because I really feel like ever since that one tweet, Solomon went viral and he was like talking about Del Curry needs to stay with his wife. And he was like, they out here, they want rounds, they pegging now. And it's like, old men don't know how to fuck. I was just thinking I don't know, I used to fuck with old niggas. They just don't know how to, they're boring and they think that they know everything because I think women back then used to lie. It's like, oh, this is the greatest I've ever had. But then younger women are like, that shit's whack.
Women still
I want to try that.
It be the bag.
Yeah, true.
A bag of making,
you know what? For a certain price range, I will shut the fuck up and be like, But I think for the most part, a lot of women tell you, like they're really upfront, like, hey, that was trash.
Yeah.
And to those women who do that, thank you, because you're doing a service for the streets. But those of you who keep lying to these minimum wage, no job having ass niggas, what are you doing, sis?
Even if they got the bag, like some of these niggas with the bag need to be humble. Like, you need a slice of that humble pie.
Y'all need to go subscribe to OnlyFans.
Anywho,
pay these girls what they worth.
So now I guess we can kind of talk about the most recent statement that they made. I couldn't find the damn little Duval shit, but long story short, the girl was like, well, I tell you what, if OnlyFans gets canceled, I'm gonna be out here fucking y'all's husbands then, since y'all wives thinks it's so fucking funny.
Oh, she said, she said, I'm gonna fuck everybody in y'all's phone that keeps calling your phone, even the telemarketers. Some shit. Oh, that was a different meme.
That was a different, but that was funny too.
Not the telemarketers.
So OnlyFans had put out a statement today, actually this morning, and they said, thank you to everyone for making your voices heard. We have secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community and have suspended the planned October 1st policy change.
Oh.
OnlyFans stands for inclusion, and we will continue to provide a home for all creators. And before that, they said an official communication to creators will be emailed shortly. So any creators, whatever the email is, if y'all want to reach out to us and let us know what it said, I'm pretty interested to see what
I know a couple of them. I'll ask. But did you know OnlyFans was based out of the UK?
No.
Yeah, so it's like, to me in Europe, sex is such a different. It's not as taboo as it is here.
It's not.
It's very, it's very just like you'll just see a naked man and woman like on the billboard. And so I don't know why they would even put themselves in a position to have to listen to MasterCard, PayPal, and Visa when there are other ways to generate income. But they probably won't generate as much, unfortunately. But I just think there are other ways to look into the crypto space, something. I really don't know too much about the financial world in that aspect, so I'll just shut up there. But yeah, I really like that there's a safe space for these people to make this money. And like, if they good at it, they good at it. Because guess what? Everybody cannot do it. So with that being said,
if y'all see me with an OnlyFans, please subscribe.
I got you, girl. I got
Just
you.
know that times have gotten real fucking tough.
Y'all see me on OnlyFans. I ain't doing no fucking. I'm just letting you know.
She's
right
been
now.
held hostage if you see her with an OnlyFans. Send help. If you see me with one, just subscribe. Who knows what you'll, end up with once you click subscribe.
I'm gonna tell you some knock jokes that I found in the back of my pocket.
I'm gonna have on a 2-piece.
I'm gonna eat a 2-piece. But yeah, do you have a whole tip for today?
Ooh. You know what? Yeah, my whole tip is going to go out to content creators. I think that when it comes to putting things on your platform, I don't think you should get comfortable. Don't get too comfortable with whatever platform is maybe creating you the most viewers or driving in the most income, because, I mean, something can easily just be shut down and you wake up and it just won't be there. I've seen too many Instagrams being deleted mysteriously. I've been seeing too many people being, for lack of better words, blackballed on Instagram or whatever, to where you can never retrieve your account. And it's like, damn, you had 101,000 followers. You woke up the next morning, your shit was gone. What's your next platform? You weren't utilizing Twitter. You weren't utilizing OnlyFans. You weren't utilizing Facebook and no other platform. So don't get comfortable with one platform. That's my whole tip.
My whole tip is be safe. And for all of y'all who are hating on women, men even, who like to show their body parts, shut the fuck up. That's all I got to say. Like, what does it do? What they eat does not make you shit at all. Who they fuck will not make you cut unless you watching their OnlyFans. But
Subscribe.
Shut the fuck up. That's all I got to say.
Well, on that note,
Bye.